God is saying to you today, my child, listen carefully. I am speaking to you right now. Yes, you! You have been asking for answers. You have been crying for help. And I have been answering you again and again. But you have been ignoring my signs. You say, God, show me the way. And I whisper to you in your heart, but you drown my voice in noise. You scroll endlessly. You complain endlessly. You worry endlessly. But you rarely sit in silence to hear my answer. I have sent people to speak life into you. I have sent opportunities knocking at your door. I have opened and closed doors for your protection. Yet you still doubt me, child. You must understand, I do not always speak in thunder. I do not always speak in earthquakes. I do not always speak in dramatic visions. I speak through small moments, quiet feelings, little nudges, and sudden clarity. That random thought that encouraged you, it was me. That person who called to check on you, right? When you were about to break, and that was me. That rejection you faced, that was me saving you from what you couldn't see. But you keep ignoring the patterns. You keep dismissing my signals. You keep treating my voice as coincidence. This is your wake-up call. Every delay you faced was not to punish you, but to prepare you. Every heartbreak you went through was not to destroy you, but to grow you. Every closed door was protection, not rejection. Stop thinking I am silent. I have been speaking since the beginning of your life. You just have to be still enough to hear me. Look back over your life. Really look. Remember the moments you thought it was over? The times you thought you wouldn't survive? And yet, you are still here. Who do you think carried you through that storm? I have been there in the hospital room. I have been there in the nights you cried silently. I have been there when no one believed in you. I was the one who held you together. Every sunrise is my message. Wake up. I am giving you another chance. Every setback is my reminder. Do not lean on your own strength. Lean on me. Every blessing is my whisper. See, I am still taking care of you. But if you keep ignoring me, if you keep doubting me, then you will stay stuck where you are. Not because I do not want to bless you, but because you are not ready to receive. I need you to slow down. I need you to put away your distractions. I need you to give me 10 minutes of your day, to simply talk to me and listen. I am about to open doors that no one can shut. I am about to lead you into a season of growth you have never experienced. But I cannot take you where I am leading if you keep ignoring me. You keep praying for miracles, but miracles require faith, and faith requires attention, and attention requires stillness. This is your time to open your spiritual eyes. Stop calling it luck, call it my grace. Stop calling it coincidence, call it my plan. Stop calling it just a thought, call it my voice. Even if you keep running, I will keep chasing you. Even if you keep ignoring me, I will keep sending signs. Even if you doubt, I will keep proving myself faithful. But my child, do not wait until you lose everything to finally notice me. Do not wait until pain forces you to seek me. Choose me now, while you still have breath. I have placed a calling on your life. I have planted seeds of greatness inside you. And the world needs what I have placed within you. So stop ignoring my nudges. Stop doubting the dreams I put inside you. Stop living small when I created you to live in abundance. You asked me for confirmation. Here it is. You asked me for a message. Here it is. You asked me for a miracle. The fact that you are reading this is one. I am real. I am near. And I am speaking to you. Pay attention to the signs from this day forward. Write them down. Pray about them. Act on them. And you will see transformation like never before. You will see opportunities multiply. You will see doors open suddenly. You will see blessings chase you down. Child, I love you too much to stay silent. I love you too much to let you miss your purpose. I love you too much to watch you settle for less. So this is not just a message, it is a command. Wake up, pay attention, follow me. If you do this, I will take you places you never dreamed of. I will connect you with people who will lift you higher. I will heal what was broken. I will restore what was lost. And I will turn every pain into power, every test into testimony. My child, do you know how many ways I have been speaking to you? Let me remind you, through your desires, that dream that won't leave your heart, that is my seed inside you. Stop doubting it. Stop burying it under fear. If it aligns with my goodness and does not harm you or others, it is from me. Through people. The advice from a stranger, the word from a friend, the encouragement from someone you least expected. Those were not accidents. Those were my messengers. Through delays. When you applied and didn't get it, when the deal fell through, when the timing didn't work, that was me saying, not yet. I have something better. Through sudden clarity. That moment you just knew what to do. That was my spirit guiding you. Do not ignore that peace in your heart. Through pain. Yes, even pain speaks. Every heartbreak you experienced had purpose. Every tear was watering the ground for your future harvest. Child, when you ignore my voice, you delay your own blessing. I do not punish you to be cruel, but sometimes you will keep walking in circles until you finally listen. Think of the children of Israel. I delivered them from slavery, but because they would not trust me, they wandered in the wilderness for 40 years. Do not stay in your wilderness longer than you have to. Do not make me repeat lessons because you refuse to learn them. When you ignore my warnings, you invite unnecessary pain. When you ignore my guidance, you choose a harder road. I want to spare you from that. That is why I am speaking to you so clearly right now. If you want to stop missing my voice, here's what you must do. Be still daily. Give me quiet time every day. Just sit, breathe, ask me to speak, and listen. Read my word. My written word is the clearest way I speak. Open it. You will find answers you were desperate for. Pay attention to patterns. If you keep hearing the same message from different places, that is not coincidence. That is confirmation. Follow peace. My spirit leads with peace. If something feels chaotic and forced, wait. If something feels peaceful and aligned, step forward. Stay grateful. Gratitude clears your spiritual eyes. When you thank me, you start seeing me everywhere. Child, I am about to take you out of confusion. I am about to open a door that no man can shut. I am about to bring you into a season of clarity, favor, and acceleration. But here is my requirement. You must notice my signs. You must obey my nudges quickly. You must trust me even when it doesn't make sense. Because the blessing I am preparing for you is bigger than you think, and I need you ready to handle it. You prayed, God, show me a sign. This is that sign. You prayed, God, speak to me. This is me speaking. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. But I am calling you higher. From this day forward, walk with me. Watch how I will turn your pain into wisdom. Watch how I will turn your rejection into redirection. Watch how I will open doors that lead to joy, peace, and abundance. Father, open my eyes to see you. Open my ears to hear you. Open my heart to obey you. I will no longer ignore your signs. I will follow where you lead. I trust you with my future. My beloved child, I am speaking to you today because you have been asking me, God, Are you even listening? Do you even care? If you are real, show me a sign. And I want you to know, I have been showing you signs over and over again. You just haven't been looking with spiritual eyes. You have been distracted by fear, worry, noise, and doubt. But today I am breaking through the noise. Today I am calling you back to me. Today I am reminding you that I am not silent. I am speaking. I have always been speaking. Let me show you the signs you've missed, not to condemn you, but to awaken you. That emptiness you feel when you walk away from certain choices, that is me saying, this is not the way. That fire you feel when you are doing something that aligns with your purpose, that is me saying, this is why you are here. I know you felt disappointed when that relationship ended, when that job didn't work out, when that plan fell apart. But child, those were not punishments. They were protections. I saw what was coming. I closed that door so you would not be destroyed. And yet you thought I was against you. I have sent mentors, encouragers, friends, strangers to speak my truth into you, but you dismissed their words as coincidence. You thought, they're just being nice. No, they were my messengers. That moment where you suddenly knew what to do. You thought it was just a random thought. But my spirit was guiding you. You keep expecting me to speak in thunder and fire and shaking mountains. But child, I speak in stillness. When Elijah sought me on the mountain, I was not in the earthquake, not in the wind, not in the fire, but in the gentle whisper. So stop waiting for a dramatic sign. I am already speaking through your conscience, your dreams, your gut feelings, your answered prayers, your divine delays, your sudden opportunities, but you must be still to hear. Child, I am about to do something new in your life. But if you keep ignoring me, you will miss the timing of your blessing. Look around you. The world is shaking. Time is short. Opportunities are passing by. You cannot afford to keep living the same way, ignoring the voice that has been trying to save you. I am calling you to rise. I am calling you to let go of what is destroying you. I am calling you to prepare for the season I am bringing. When you ignore my voice, you walk in circles. Think of Jonah. I told him to go to Nineveh, but he ran in the opposite direction. And what happened? A storm came. The sailors were afraid. Jonah was thrown into the sea, and a great fish swallowed him. Child, do not wait for the storm to correct your course. Do not wait for pain to be your teacher. Listen now, when I am speaking gently, because every ignored sign leads to unnecessary delay, unnecessary heartbreak, unnecessary pain. When you finally start noticing and obeying my signs, your life will transform. You will start walking in peace. You will make decisions with clarity. You will stop wasting time on dead ends. You will experience supernatural favor. Obedience is not punishment. It is alignment with destiny. It is the quickest path to the life you have been praying for. Let me teach you how to tune your heart to my signals. My word is a lamp to your feet. When you read it, your spiritual eyes open. You cannot hear me if you never slow down. Take 10 minutes of silence every day. Ask me to speak. I will. Every thought, dream, and pattern that repeats, write it down. Soon you will see that I have been guiding you all along. Gratitude sharpens your spirit. When you thank me, you begin to see me in everything. Not every voice is mine, but my voice always brings peace, never fear. Always builds, never destroys. Always leads to freedom, never bondage. Child, I am about to restore what was lost. I am about to turn your mourning into dancing. I am about to turn your trials into triumph, but you must be ready to follow my lead. You must be ready to trust when I say, "This is the way. Walk in it." Stop doubting yourself. I placed those dreams inside you. Stop fearing failure. I am the one who goes before you. Stop delaying. The time is now. You asked me for a sign. This is your sign. You asked me for clarity. This is your clarity. From this day forward, pay attention. Do not call it coincidence. Call it providence. Do not call it luck. Call it my favor. Do not call it random. Call it divine alignment. Father, I choose to no longer ignore you. Open my spiritual eyes and ears. Help me see your hand in everything. Help me recognize when you are guiding me. Give me the courage to obey even when I don't understand. Lead me into the life you created me for. I trust you completely. Child, I am proud of you for listening right now. This message is not an accident. I arranged for you to see this because I love you. Now is your moment. Now is your time. Now is your new beginning. Stop ignoring me and watch what I will do. You will see miracles. You will see restoration. You will see promises fulfilled because I am the God who still speaks, and I am speaking to you. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who kept praying, "God, please bless me with success. Please make my life better." And every day I would send him little signs. One day, a mentor crossed his path and offered guidance. But he ignored him, thinking, "I don't need advice, I just need a miracle." Another day, I gave him a job opportunity. But it wasn't glamorous, so he refused it. I nudged him to forgive someone who hurt him, so that his heart could be free. But he chose to stay bitter. Year after year, he kept asking me for change, but he ignored every step I placed in front of him. Then one day, he was tired of waiting and cried out, "God, why aren't you answering my prayers?" And I whispered, "Oh, child, I have been answering every day, but you have been looking for lightning bolts while ignoring the small lanterns I placed on your path. So many of my children wait for a dramatic event to confirm that it's time to move forward, but my kingdom does not always move with drama. Sometimes the greatest miracles happen in ordinary moments. A conversation that changes your mind. A book that finds you at the right time. A door that quietly opens without an announcement. If you are always waiting for the big sign, you will miss the daily bread I am giving you. Remember how I sent manna to my people in the wilderness? It came every single morning, small, simple, enough for the day. My guidance often works the same way, step by step, day by day, little by little. Do not underestimate the power of small obedience. When I nudge you to pray for someone, do it. When I remind you to forgive, do it. When I tell you to wait, trust me. When I lead you to start, step out. Small obedience leads to big breakthroughs. Look at Noah. I asked him to build a boat when there was no rain. He obeyed step by step, plank by plank. And because of his obedience, humanity was saved. Child, there are times you didn't even know that I saved your life. You think the traffic delay was an inconvenience, but it was protection. You think losing that friend was betrayal. But I saw what they were. Planning behind your back. You think losing that job ruined your plan. But I had to remove you from a place where your purpose would have been crushed. I have been shielding you from things that you didn't even know were coming. I know you don't like pain. I know you wish I would just take away every difficulty. But pain is one of the greatest teachers when you allow me to walk with you through it. Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, thrown into prison. But through it all, I was preparing him for the palace. Child, I am preparing you too. Your pain is not punishment, it is positioning. Your tears have watered the ground for a harvest that will bless not just you, but generations after you. Listen closely. I am taking you into a season where you will understand why certain things never worked out. You will look back and say, if that had worked, I wouldn't be here today. You will see that I was never punishing you. I was building you, shaping you, protecting you. You will see doors swing open suddenly. You will see the right people appear at the right time. You will see opportunities align so perfectly that you will know it was me all along. Do not grow tired, my child. I know you feel weary, but help is closer than you think. I am sending clarity in this very season. I am removing every distraction that kept you blind. I am aligning every detail for your good. So keep trusting, keep watching, keep expecting. This is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. You are about to step into a chapter where every unanswered prayer starts making sense. Repeat these words aloud. I will not ignore God's voice. I will not miss my divine moment. I will notice His hand in my life. I will walk by faith, not by fear. I will receive every blessing He has for me. I will fulfill my destiny. Subscribe for more.